Welcome to History with Lorenzo. Today, we're looking for a truth that often goes untold. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Let's start with the truth, not with hate. Today, hatred towards the Jewish people is once again filling public squares and social media. But to truly understand what's happening, we can't just look at today's news. We need to take a step back, a long way back. In the beginning, there was a home. From here begins a journey that time cannot break. Before the kingdoms, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, a promise of home and blessing. From slavery in Egypt to freedom, the Exodus, the covenant, and a people united by Torah and Shabbat. The roots run deep in ancient Israel, slavery in Egypt, the Exodus led by Moses, the covenant on Sinai. A people who recognize themselves in the same law and the promise of a home. Then the entry into the land of their fathers, the 12 tribes, Jerusalem and the first temple. Centuries of faith and trials, until the Babylonian exile and the return that kept their identity alive. Diaspora. For thousands of years, the story of the Jewish people has been one of forced exile. Kicked out of their homeland by the Romans, Jews spread out all over the world. And everywhere they went, they were treated as outsiders. Inquisitions, expulsions, pogroms. For 2,000 years, they had no place to call home, forced to constantly flee to survive. Faces, streets, memories. Pain teaches the sacred value of life. This ongoing persecution reached its darkest point in the 20th century with the Holocaust, where 1/3 of the world's Jewish population was wiped out. The whole world, looking at that horror, understood one basic thing. The Jewish people needed a safe haven. They needed to go home. A fragile but real proposal: divide to coexist. It was a real chance. In 1947, the United Nations suggested a solution. Divide the land into 2 states, one Jewish and one Arab. The Jews, who only wanted peace and a safe place, accepted. But the surrounding Arab countries flat out refused. They wouldn't accept a Jewish state, no matter how small it might be. All around, armies. In the center, a small people who choose to resist to live. Every war leaves scars, but also the firm promise to defend oneself. 1973. Decades. A flash. On the very day it was founded in 1948, Israel was attacked by all the armies of the neighboring countries. This began a tragic cycle. A people who were only looking for refuge found themselves having to fight decade after decade. The numbers are frightening. Since its creation, Israel has faced about 15 official wars. But if we count unofficial conflicts, military operations, and continuous waves of terrorism, the number goes over 100. Over 100 attacks to try and wipe this state off the map. A constant and suffocating pressure. Not wars of conquest, but an unending daily fight for survival. Under those skies, real lives protect themselves. Technology against missiles to save children. Today, the situation has focused on the conflict with Gaza and the surrounding territories. It's a complex human tragedy, but it has sparked a global wave of misinformation and an ancient hatred that has only changed its mask. The actions of a people trying to defend themselves from terrorism and continuous attacks are twisted to fuel the same hostility from centuries ago. In the end, faces, families, and the love that holds them together matter. Diversity is richness. Growing together is our victory. Those who have seen the abyss remind us of dignity and life, memory and hope, together. Before you hate, before you judge, look at history. Look at the maps. Look at a people who spent thousands of years fleeing death, who returned to their ancestral land with the world's approval, and who, since that day, only ask to live in peace, but are forced to defend themselves every single day. Hatred begins when we forget the history of others. Let's choose to understand. Let's choose the truth.